Welcome back to the 2012 SB Nation College Football Preview. We're now talking Pac-12 Conference in 2012. The big stories are as follows. New coaches. Rich Rod's bringing his read offense to Tucson. Mike Leach at Washington State bringing the air raid to Pullman. Jim Mora is bringing his, defensive experience to UCLA. And Todd Graham's doing whatever Todd Graham wants. Also, Pac-12 Network now exists, so people outside of the West Coast are going to be able to watch Pac-12 football. This feels important. And finally, we have a new old national title contender in USC, a new national title contender in Oregon. Beyond this, it's excitement in the Pac-12. The big names to know in the Pac-12 this fall, well, it all starts with Matt Barkley, a Heisman frontrunner in Southern California. Not a bad place to be. Oregon's replacing its entire starting backfield. Kenyon Barner and DeAnthony Thomas should step right in nicely at running back. The QB battle between Marcus Mariota and Brian Bennett remains fierce. At Stanford, Brett Nottingham or Josh Nunes will attempt to step in for Andrew Luck. Attempt is underlined right there. Star Lodulele, a name that has not been on the tongues of many people. He's anchoring an outstanding defensive front seven for Utah. They're a team to watch out for. And finally, Matt Scott running Rich Rod's offense in Tucson should be a name everybody should pay attention to. And finally, the big games in the Pac-12 this fall. USC Utah early on in Salt Lake City. Utah has a fierce front seven. They're going to give USC trouble. I still think USC probably wins that game. USC Stanford, the rematch of the triple overtime thriller goes back to Palo Alto. New quarterback at Stanford. USC retools their defensive front a little bit. Should be interesting. The big one circled by everybody, USC Oregon, goes back to LA after USC won a squeaker last year in Eugene. That's on November 3rd, the same night as LSU and Alabama. It's going to be an enormous night. And finally, Stanford, Oregon. It'll be the battle for the Pac-12 North. It's going to be another great one. Those are your big games. This has been the Pac-12 Conference Preview.